welcome to Scottish Football Office for the first round draw for the 2021-22 Scottish Cup. Competitions Officer Veronica will be leading the draw. We'll commence the draw now. 19 teams have entered the Men's Scottish Cup, so we're drawn into 5 groups comprised of 3 or 4 teams. We'll begin with the 8 Premier Division sides. So this team will go into Pool A. First team in Group A will be
City of Glasgow Ragazzi.
This team will be drawn into Group B.
University of Edinburgh. And to the next one, Novak.
Novak, our first position in Pool C.
Volleyball Aberdeen.
And the team to be top of Pool E.
South Ayrshire.
South Ayrshire. Now the next team drawn will take up position 2 in Pool E alongside South Ayrshire.
City of Edinburgh.
City of Edinburgh join South Ayrshire in Pool E. Our next team will join Volleyball Aberdeen in Pool D.
And that will be Edinburgh Jets.
And now to join Novak in Pool C.
That will be Dundee.
We'll now draw the 8 men's SDO1 sides. They will take up positions 2 and 3 in the groups.
Okay.
So the first side drawn out will join University of Edinburgh in Pool B.
Forza Ragazzi.
And now to join City of Glasgow Ragazzi in Pool A. Lenzie, a local Glasgow derby. This next team will join City of Glasgow Ragazzi and Lenzie in Pool A.
That will be Volleyball Aberdeen 2.
Now let's join Pool B with University of Edinburgh and Forza Ragazzi.
That will be Novak 3.
Now to join the Novak first team and Dundee in Pool C.
That is going to be Mets 2. Glasgow Mets 2.
Now in Pool D, joining Volleyball Aberdeen and Edinburgh Jets.
Novak 2.
An Edinburgh derby this time. In Pool E, alongside South Ayrshire and City of Edinburgh.
Mets.
Glasgow Mets. And this next team in SDL 1 will join South Ayrshire, City of Edinburgh and Glasgow Mets.
And this will be Edinburgh Jets 2.
And there are 3 non-SDL teams entering the Scottish Cup this year: University of St Andrews, University of St Andrews 2 and University of Edinburgh 2.
Okay.
The first team drawn will join Volleyball Aberdeen, Edinburgh Jets and Novak 2 in Pool D.
And this will be University of Edinburgh 2.
And now to join Novak, Dundee and Glasgow Mets 2 in Pool C.
University of St Andrews.
And now to join University of Edinburgh Forza Ragazzi and Nuvoc 3 will be,
University of St Andrews 2.
and that concludes the men's Scottish Cup draw. Welcome back to Scottish Volleyball for the Women's Scottish Cup draw. We're doing the round 1 draw again. There are 8 Women's SVL teams will be drawn first, taking positions 1 in groups A, B, C, D, E, and position 2 in pools E, D, and C. So the first team drawn will take position 1 in group A.
Caledonia West.
Now to take position 1 in pool D.
Su Ragazzi.
Ragazzi, first in pool D.
Then we have City of Edinburgh, first position of Pool C. Then we have University of Edinburgh 2.
They'll be top of pool D.
University of Edinburgh 1.
And that completes the first 5 teams. This next team drawn will join University of Edinburgh 1 in pool D.
Edinburgh Jets.
Edinburgh Jets there. Nice Edinburgh derby to start off the Women's Scottish Cup. Now to join University of Edinburgh 2 in pool D.
Glasgow International.
And now the final SPL Premier Women's team joining City of Edinburgh in pool C.
It will be Volleyball Aberdeen.
We will now draw the 7 teams in Women's SPL 1. So the first team drawn will join Su Ragazzi in pool B.
That would be Volleyball Aberdeen 2.
And now to join Caledonia West in pool A.
Caledonia West 2.
Caledonia West Derby in pool A. This next team will join Caledonia West 1 and 2 in pool A.
Nuvoc.
Nuvoc women join pool A. And now to join pool B with Su Ragazzi and Volleyball Aberdeen 2.
Edinburgh Jets 2.
Now in pool C, joining City of Edinburgh and Volleyball Aberdeen.
City of Edinburgh 2.
Another derby, City of Edinburgh this time. Now this next team to join University of Edinburgh 2 and Glasgow International in pool D.
Dundee.
Dundee women there. Now in pool E with University of Edinburgh and Edinburgh Jets.
Caledonia West 3.
And now to complete the Women's Scottish Cup draw, the 4 non-SVL teams: University of Edinburgh 3, University of Edinburgh 4, University of St Andrews 1, University of St Andrews 2. This first team will join University of Edinburgh 1, Edinburgh Jets and Caledonia West 3 in pool E.
University of St Andrews.
Two SVL, 2 Bucks Premier rivals taking on each other in the first round of the Scottish Cup this year. Now in pool D,
University of Edinburgh 4.
University of Edinburgh 4 join University of Edinburgh 2, Glasgow International and Dundee. Now into Pool C with City of Edinburgh, Vaudeville Aberdeen and City of Edinburgh 2.
University of Edinburgh 3.
And the final team in the women's draw joining Pool B with Surrogazzi, Vaudeville Aberdeen 2 and Edinburgh Jets 2.
University of St Andrews 2.